Introduction to operating system. An operating system acts as an intermediary between the user of a computer and computer hardware. In short, it's an interface between computer hardware and user. The purpose of an operating system is to provide an environment in which a user can execute programs conveniently and efficiently. An operating system is software that manages computer hardware and software. The hardware must provide appropriate mechanisms to ensure the correct operation of the computer system and to prevent user programs from interfering with the proper operation of the system. The operating system, OS, is a program that runs at all times on a computer. All other programs, including application programs, run on top of the operating system. It does assignment of resources like memory, processors and input-output devices to different processes that need the resources. The assignment of resources has to be fair and secure. Functionalities of operating system. Resource management. When multiple processes run on the system and need different resources like memory, input-output devices, the OS works as resource manager. Its responsibility is to provide hardware to the user. It decreases the load in the system. Process management. It includes various tasks like scheduling and synchronization of processes. Process scheduling is done with the help of CPU scheduling algorithms. Process synchronization is required because processes need to communicate with each other. One processes communicate different problems like to processes can update the memory location in incorrect order. Storage management. The file system mechanism used for the management of the secondary storage like hard disk. NIFS, CIFS, CFS, NFS, etc. are some file systems that are used by operating systems to manage storage. All that is stored in various tracks of hard disks that are managed by a storage manager. Memory management refers to the management of primary memory, mainly allocation and deallocation of memory to processes. The operating system has to keep track of how much memory has been used and by which process. It has to decide which process needs memory space and how much. Security privacy management. Privacy is also provided by the operating system using passwords so that unauthorized applications can't access programs or data. For example, Windows uses Kerberos authentication to prevent unauthorized access to data. The operating system as a user interface. User interacts with the system. System and application programs, software tools for the user. Operating system manages hardware and software resources. Hardware, physical computing devices. Every computer must have an operating system to run other programs. The operating system coordinates the use of the hardware among the various system programs and application programs for various users. It simply provides an environment within which other programs can do useful work. An OS is a package of some programs that runs on a computer machine, allowing it to perform efficiently. It manages the simple tasks of recognizing input from the keyboard, managing files and directories on disk, displaying output on the screen and controlling peripheral devices. Primary goals. The primary goals of an operating system, OS, are to provide a easy-to-use and convenient environment for executing user programs. User convenience. It should be easy to use, providing a user-friendly interface and making it simple to interact with the system. Program execution. It facilitates the execution of user programs, providing the necessary environment and services for them to run. Resource management. The OS manages and allocates the computer's resources, including the CPU, memory, disk storage, and input-output devices, to ensure fair utilization. Security. The OS protects the system and user data from unauthorized access, ensuring the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. Efficient resource utilization. It should aim to maximize the performance and utilization of computer resources like CPU, memory, and I/O devices, ensuring that the system runs smoothly and efficiently. Reliability. It should be robust and reliable, able to handle errors and exceptions gracefully, ensuring that the system continues to operate smoothly. It should be modular in design and easy to debug. List of common operating systems. There are multiple types of operating systems, each having its own unique features. Windows OS. Developer Microsoft. Key features: user-friendly interface, software compatibility, hardware support, strong gaming support. Advantages: easy to use for most users, broad support from third-party applications, frequent updates and support. Typical use cases: personal computing, business environment, gaming.